This is not... Oh dear. What is going on? Hey, I did not intentionally do this effect that's happening right now. Alright. Alright. Let's do the intro. Sent from the future. No. Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg. Welcome to the new millennium. Yeah. I took 1 week off and look what happens. No, really the problem is I think I upgraded to the latest version of OBS, which is known to have some issues, and also the latest version of Stream Effects, and I started trying to, redo things to take advantage of some of the new features. And things did not go that well, but also at the last minute I tried to restore to an old scene collection, and I discovered that pressing my Stream Deck buttons that usually switch my scenes loaded up my previous scene collection and then crashed. And now that scene collection seems corrupted entirely. So yeah, we're gonna fix this live. Let's see. Well, first of all, the label's wrong. This is Coverdisc Mondays, episode 6. Okay, that's a good start. Now, I know that the weird trail effect is something to do with the new StreamFX texture sources. I don't know why it's happening, but I know that I can, for instance, I turn off my reflection entirely. Okay, that fixes it. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. No, I don't see anything. What was the last thing? There's nothing to reflect, right? But that still shouldn't... Oh, here we go. Maybe this is 0.2. 0. Sure, and then I'll make this a additive blend. Alright. Alright. Next, well, the studio lights are off, but I don't seem to be lit correctly. Let's bring the studio lights back on, and that means going to the background and turning off this. Okay, we're in a sensible place, and now we can switch to the game screen. Okay, another label to fix. We are on PC Fan CD 3 April 1995. Still, I think we hadn't finished it. So let's see. Alright, I'm not leaving trails. The virtual machine is running somewhere. Here it is. Is it being captured? Back to studio mode. It probably didn't save when we enabled it. You know, I've changed a bunch of things about my setup all at once, which is never a good idea. I changed the physical layout of the screens. Now I have one screen stacked on top of the other one because I found I wasn't able to monitor my stream and do things at the same time. With the monitors side by side, I just couldn't keep an eye on both. So this is an attempt to fix that. Game capture. We're not using PC862, we're using 86box. There it is. Alright. And now we can start the show. What are we gonna do? So I've unplugged my Stream Deck because it crashed the last time I pressed anything and I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm operating manually. Let's fade out the music. But we are going to bring in... I've been experimenting with a bunch of things. I was also getting... You know, that changing the music track and updating labels for it was error prone, and so I've got a setup where I can load up a track in foobar and have the correct music label show up on the screens where I show the music label. They're now playing, except right now my scenes are half reverted, and so that's half working. Let's bring in desktop audio and see where we're at, and I think we had a bunch of stuff in Winamp last time. Nice. Okay. All right. That's a bit loud on my side. And probably a bit quiet on stream side. There we go. That seems about right. And here's the CD, and I have forgotten where we were at. You know, we might have actually finished this one, didn't we? Because we looked at well, I remember I wanted to look at the games, and then we looked at the user provided, like the user created games and a lot of CG. I talked about trying to get an FLI player going, and I've identified. You know, I did some research. I found what the name is of the right programs, but I tried getting, for instance, VLC going on here, and the version I've got doesn't run or doesn't open the files. So that's still in progress. You've got a beast of a work PC. Oh, that's nice. Well, all you missed was a lot of fixing things so far. I'm trying to remember. I had a quick look at... okay, those aren't anything interesting. I'm trying to figure out whether we already saw everything on this disc last time. And I think we might have. Alright. Let's open up another image, I think. Another disc. What do we need? I think we need the next PC Team CD. We've not looked at number 2 yet. And I've got that downloaded but not extracted. And where does that live? Just a moment. I'll backtrack this. So the PC Team one, the first issue was quite nice because they had a proper menu and everything. Proper launcher for all of the content. Alright, there it is. Do I know what the date is for that one? PC Team number 2. May 95, alright. So we can update the label here. PC Team CD2, May 95. Where is the window? There it is. I'm still getting used to managing my windows now with a different layout. Yeah, that's right. Install. Incredible that everything just wanted to add itself to the start menu, even when it was just cover CD. What's going on here? That's just a rendering bug. So now I've got my OBS monitor on the bottom screen and my kind of content monitor on the top screen, and I can see my avatars looking way up. Let's see, can I just reset that in VC Face? Reset position. Oop. That looks better, I think. My gaze direction is still a bit high, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, interesting. Some interesting games. like the Seventh Sword of Mendor that I've never heard of. So we've got playable demos, jeux. I think that might be shareware, or these might be shareware. Animations. Okay, yeah. Slipstream 5000 I'm not going to play now because that's on the list of futuristic racing games that we're going to be tackling. And it runs reasonably well, actually. That's not one I'm too worried about capturing. It's an older one. Not the worst, probably. So let's start with Noctropolis. I'm not sure what that is. Point and click game by Electronic Arts. Ooh. Interesting. The command line is just demos. Maybe I want to full screen it, or... It gets almost a bit cut off there, but... CD... Hello? That's interesting. I had issues with keyboard input at one point, very early on when I was messing with this, and I haven't had them in a while. Maybe we've got too many things open. Where's the MS-DOS prompt? Try that again. Does my keyboard actually work? Yeah. D. Demos. And it was... That it wasn't any of those things. Noctropolis. CD root demos. Oh, interesting. Is there a separate executable called demos? I don't think that would work, but okay, sure. Good. Oh, it's trying to do something. Okay. Escape. Oh. Continue. Yeah. Interesting. Optimum configuration, da da da. Sure. Input by mouse, yeah. Sound Blast 16. For the music as well. I love it when the program terminates normally. Well, ooh. That's really nice. I love the city, the pixel art of the city in the background. Yeah, you know, at the time, I thought of myself as really into adventure games, and I felt like I had played half of the adventure games that existed. But really, I was mostly playing the Sierra adventure games and LucasArts ones. And I missed out on some. Oh, wow.
And so it begins. You each have your assigned tasks. Remember what you owe me. Without my aid, you'd all still be...
The audio did kind of cut out a bit there, and the mix was weird. So we've got a kind of, what's going on? I can't, oh, go to, this is a weird menu to start with. Can I have setup, please? All right. Video text on. I guess that's subtitled. We've got move. We've got go to. Can't go there. Move. Okay, interesting. I don't know if the intro was cut short or... We seem to be in a bookshop. That's our office. Well, let's go into our office. So we saw a cutscene with a weird, like, dark council of evil, and where moments later, some dude in his comic book store. Poster of your favourite heroine, Stiletto. Lady Foxfire. A stereo tape deck. So we're divorced. Idol Darks. Wasn't this one Idol? We've got our favourite hero in Stiletto. Our Idol Darkshire. Okay. There's a phone. Bunch of more comics. Nothing obviously relevant in here. There is a phone. Okay, there's a leak in the roof. There's a lot of books here. Some letters. Well, let's open the mail. Well. Okay, we grabbed our bills. Inventory. We have a bunch of bills. Unopened bills. Can I click open and then inventory? How do I... No, I don't know how you use something in the inventory. Travel. You have nowhere to go. Shop's front door is closed. It's been that way for a while. So what I'm wondering is this doesn't make it obvious what the exit are. Like I can't move off the screen in that direction, for instance. The city the city buildings inspector removed the balcony's access ladder on the grounds of safety. So is the only thing we can do go back into our office? Let's look at the phone. Use... Oh, okay. Get phone. Our phone service has been disconnected. Well... Oh, we picked up some notices. What are those? Alright. I'm not sure if that's useful. After settling into your office chair and putting up your feet, you tentatively open the comics to its title page. Disturbed by the publisher's announcement that the Darkshire series has been cancelled, an unexpected anxiety irritably competes for your attention. Again, you swallow the bitter acknowledgement that this will be the last time you may enjoy the novelty of a Darkshire adventure. Yeah, this is pretty small actually. I could... it must be relatively hard to read on stream. I can... What can I do? See, if I scale it up, the pixels won't be 1:1 anymore. But... maybe worth it. There we go. A bit more readable.
You're rotting behind.
Falling asleep in front of the TV. Okay. I think that wasn't TOS. I'm worried now. The one thing that I relied on my Stream Deck for was the button that hides or shows the uh-oh sort of censorship thing, which I might be able to, as long as I stay on the right scene. Let's see. Okay. I can trigger that reasonably easily if I stay in studio mode. The irritable pitch of your shop's buzzer mercifully awakens you from the disturbing vision. Standing, you concentrate upon forgetting the dream's intimidating impression of dreadful anxiety. Is that what you got out of that dream? Alright, someone's buzzing at the door. Pretty mild compared to what's allowed on Twitch. I like to be on the safe side. I used the YouTube blur tool on a few of my stream uploads for safety's sake. Open door. Okay, talk to the door.
And bars where Darkshire left you. Do
In this package I hold, sleeps a tale to be told.
Okay, there's a creepy child and the dialogue is doing weird things, the spoken dialogue. Who is the package for? In one hand there's black, on the other there's white, but it's grey in between them. My riddle sees right, do you? Grey. My name is Peter Grey. Though you claim the Grey name, you must prove you're the same by presenting the ticket stub to win the game. Do you have it? I don't know where the ticket is.
Do you have?
Okay, so we need to find a ticket stub. Apparently. Can we look under the rug? Get stub. It's not one of our... Okay, look, inventory... Unopened bills. Use that. Use this. Okay. Rare books. I'm just gonna try and get random pixels. There's a letter. There we go. Sweepstakes letter and ticket stub. Your entry into the I Want to Be Darkshire sweepstakes. This is an isekai. Alright, we've got the stub. Once again, I darken your door. I trust that by now you've completed your chore to find the ticket and its numbers afford. that I may determine if all's in accord.
To find the ticket, and its numbers afford.
That was the answer I wanted to hear. This package is yours. These numbers are clear. Beware. Right. Before opening the package, you note the label Cygnus Publishing Group. Inside, you receive a letter of congratulations, which informs you that you've won their sweepstakes contest. Your reward is a pair of metal tokens, 1 gold and 1 silver. Also included is a special edition comic which, to your great surprise, continues the Darkshire series. Okay, so we've got 2 tokens. Well, the comic that we have in our inventory is now a different one. What do I do with the tokens? We don't have any new letters or anything. Can I just go back to my chair and read the comic? That will do nothing here. Travel setup, go to, move, use. Inventory, comic. Use coin. Do I talk again? I should be reading the comic, surely. Renovation blueprints. I'm trying to do something here. Can I open the desk? What do you mean desk drawer doesn't open? Okay. Okay, we've got more papers. There's a postcard. Unsigned divorce papers. Can we use them? I'm not sure what the distinction is between when it says that'll do nothing here and the other thing it says. Inventory, comic. I can't drag one onto another. And just examine and use. Use coin, nothing. Use letter, nothing. Use build, nothing. Use nothing. Any clue where the game was made? Well, what was it called again? It was an EA game. Moby Games. EA adventure game. Noctropolis or something. Made in 1994. Developed by Flashpoint Productions. Made in the US somewhere. During the period of development, the company moved from Salt Lake City to Olympia, Washington. Beep, boop, beep, boop. I'm quite stuck. I'm intrigued, but I'm quite stuck. And I think it'd be nice to play the full version of this sometime. I'll have to make myself a list of these adventure games I'd never even heard of. So I'll stop here on this one, but yeah, intriguing. Let's see what's next. Pyrotechnica. Edited by Psygnosis. That must be published, right? Published by Psygnosis. Demo of a shoot 'em up somewhere between Inferno and Descent. 6 degree of freedom movement, fluid animations, DOS only. So I guess we just go back to that demo launcher that they had. And I need to also clean up all of the stuff I've got installed. Demos, and then Pyrotechnica. Let's get this in full screen. Oops, previous page, Pyrotechnica. Hard to find sound card. Okay. Looks very arcadey. My keyboard input is doing nothing. Can I configure anything? Demo version not for distribution. Options. Detail level maximum. Music. Well, it's a shame there's no music here. I like the menu. Top down view. East west view. Okay. Start. How do we control this? Okay, we've got arrow keys. Oh. Interesting. This is this is not something I'm gonna figure out how to control rapidly. So I think I'm shooting with no, am I shooting? I think I'm just getting shot at. It's interesting. It's not in the style of any other game I can think of exactly. It's not realistic, but not quite. You know, it's like a very old arcade game, but made 3D. With no sound or music. Escape isn't working either. Alt enter. Okay, that works at least. Well, yeah, let's do the DOS ones all in one go. That seems the easiest thing. Jet Strike. Now is a good time to read the magazine that came with the disc. Hang on. See Jet Strike. JS. Oh, it tried to make a sound. Yeah, it's not, it's like making a little click, but not quite. The writing is a bit funny. Spot has a group of noisy, smelly, diesel-engined things, better known as trucks, parked nearby. Make them ecology. And we've got a lot of aircraft to choose from. My mouse isn't doing anything. Okay. It's a 2D sort of game. My left and right keys are controlling the fuel truck. Weapon selection, okay. Oh, there's a mouse pointer there. It's just not moving. Tab done, please. Oh, what's going on? The arrow keys are just changing page. For some reason the mouse just isn't working. And I can't tab across either. So I'm clearly stuck. Okay, well, that one was not running particularly well. Power assault. Set up sound. Installed. Set up sound. Windows sound system sounds good. Right, that should work. Budget decent. I think I like things that are budget decent. Okay, that crashed horribly. Oh no, here we go. Team 17. Not in the news for any good things recently. Nope, nothing's happening. Is something happening? No, that's definitely bad. Let's try that one again. You know what? Let's just restart in DOS mode. That'll save us some trouble. Okay. Set up sound. Sound blaster. What is going on? Sound, no sound card. Yeah, I guess that one just doesn't run in this environment at all. Oh, invalid drive specification, because that's the problem. Maybe. That's something I should try and fix long term, is making sure that the DOS mode of this this emulator can see the CD-ROM drive. But that's going to be a proper dive into into the configuration, like the config sys not execbat. Probably just one line, right? To say to load the appropriate driver, but figuring out what line that is another matter. Is this going to work? I feel like I've tried this before to go back into Windows. You know what? Let's just do a nice soft reset, a hard reset. Let's see if Windows decides to send us into ScanDisk. Where were we? We tried Tower Assault, and that wasn't working. So whatever the next one is. I should change my wallpaper back. I miss my lane wallpaper. Where was it? Now that one's pretty good as well. I really like this one, but probably go with this one for a bit. Also, these wallpapers come from a few anime magazine cover CDs, so it's very, very legit and just a bit more modern than appropriate because they're from like 2004 or something, 2005. All right, more demos. Tower Assault did not work. Battle Isle 2. Yes, yes. This is a slightly weird installer. Can I not use an adlib card? Sound Blaster, Roland Tandy, Sound Blaster Pro, or Sound Blaster. Well, I guess maybe it's compatible with Sound Blaster Pro. And then effects. How do I navigate this? Sound Blaster Pro. I think it was in 5 DMA 1. I can check that. I should have those memorized by now, although it feels like half the time I have to look them up. Things don't work anyway. Let's see. I would have thought that the Sound Blaster 16 was the most compatible, card, but DMA1, IRQ5. Yeah, I got it right. Tab, CD-ROM drive D. Okay. I don't even know what Battle Isle is. What? Save. Okay. If the installation aborts, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of files. DI2. No sound yet. Oh, wow. It's like I'm clicking it, but I'd just like to move it, please. This big stats window is somewhat in the way. Oh, I see. Okay. So I click it and then I drag it. Change mode menu. How do I command a unit? Information, overview map. Okay. Change mode menu. Change mode. Computer's turn started. Okay. I'm not oh wow. This is like, I don't know if this is a dumb comparison, but this is a lot like Advance Wars, right? The cutscenes of the two sets of units facing off, the way that the unit's sort of health seems to be the number of remaining I'm going to use the word units twice there. I don't know what other word to use. It's probably a better military term. Number of units in the group. I wish the sound was working. Some cool armored vehicles shooting at my dudes. Well, huh. While that's going on, I'm just going to look up the game. Battle Isle 2. Or Battle Isle 2200. So Blue Byte. Ah, looks like a German company. Now Ubisoft Düsseldorf. Oh, it gave me it. I got one beep out of it. Oh, there's another team. Or army. Right. So they were known for Battle Isle and for the Settlers games. I don't think I played a Settlers game, but I've certainly heard of those. And Battle Isle had a few later releases. In the series. Unclear to me exactly how many. Apparently Incubation was also one of those. Well, the game's just playing itself now. How do I leave? I think I'd rather play a more small scale scenario there. All right, next. Football glory. I'll be honest, I'm not into sports games or the sports themselves usually. I don't think I'd have anything interesting to say. Let's have a look at Settlers. Demo version. For sound effects, read the README file. the very first Settlers game. Oh, nice. There's a little wind effect in the foliage. Okay, I guess we're placing our start location. There we go. Okay, there's no tooltip for any of these. Oh, here we go. Options. Music. Separate effects. Volume. And it crashed. And we... Wow. And, okay. Sure. Yeah, let's just reboot. You know, I'm glad it's the virtual machine crashing and not OBS or my real machine. And here comes ScanDisk. I'm gonna bring back up the background music while we wait for that. Almost done, maybe. Almost. Is it frozen? No, it's alive. All right. We've not had much luck. I'm curious about 3D Game Creator and the Seventh Sword of Mendor. Must exit Windows before running the game creation system. Okay. Once again, I hope it doesn't need access to the CD-ROM. I'm glad you like the background music. It's out of all my creative endeavors, I feel like music is the one where I'm farthest from even knowing what I'm trying to do. But I want this year to spend some time learning to produce at least, you know, simple music. Hang on. GS Dem 2. Oh yeah, my time off was good. You know, always too short, but nice to take a break. It was really windy here in the UK. Not a good time to be out and about, but I need to get myself a straw so that when I drink my tea on stream, my avatar doesn't go all over the place. I did not fly a kite, no. I haven't flown a kite in a very long time. Okay, what's the actual executable here? Is it demo? Unleash the powerful creative forces within you. Yes, make the glitching out part of the lore. Oh wow, there's music on this one. Do play sound effects, do use a mouse. You're about to experience a sampling of the creative possibilities of the 3D game creation system from Pie in the Sky Software. This amazing piece of software allows ordinary computer enthusiasts to shed the shackles of mortality and experience the godlike high of designing and exploring their own 3D worlds. This awesome demo was created by Terry F. Hamill. Wow, well, if that's not getting you hyped up, I don't know what would. Critical error, mouse requested, but not found. I feel very let down here. Let's try again. Okay, we're playing sound effects, we're not using a mouse. No EMS or XMS available. Ah. Well, let's have a look at the slideshow at least. Okay, this is a sort of proto build engine sort of looking top-down view. Oh, there's text, it's just very weirdly scaled. Can I go back? Meeting yourself in 3D can be pretty scary, but it is easy to do with the GCS and some digitized pictures. Put any GIF, PCX or BMP image to your game. Make up to 40 levels in your game and connect them up any way you like. Then select Make Final and your game is ready to be sold for money or given away. Let's have a look at those early slides again. Hello? This is the Pi 3D GCS slideshow. Look for the light blue text boxes for info about each slide. Ah! I think any key is skipping. This is the top view of a 3D game layout. The yellow lines are wall sections, the blue squares are pick-upable items, the yellow squares are the enemies. I wonder how much flexibility there is in actual gameplay here, if this is the sort of thing. Like, is there any scriptability? Here we're going to make some new rooms. We choose a wall type from the scroll list. Looks like the brick wall is perfect. Click and start building. Now it's time to make or import some of your own artwork. Use the included paint program to make it from scratch or use the pics from your scanner. Now after putting in our walls, trees, enemies and inventory objects, time to see what it looks like in 3D. Hop into virtual 3D with just a click. And we're back here. We need to enable XMS or EMS. We're in DOS mode again, right? Okay. Despite what it said, let's try rebooting into Windows and running it there. DOS, enable XMS. Just Googling here, trying to remember how to do this. Config sys. Oh, it is not one line for the XMS stuff. Well. Because I would love to see the game creation system thing. GS Dim 2. Demo must exit Windows. Yeah, it won't let us proceed. That's a shame. Well, there was more in the demos. Our background music back for a bit. Alright, the Seventh Sword of Mendor. Playable demo. You need to specify a valid drive letter. Install /H. Yeah, install C. Okay. 20 DMA 1. Okay. Let's see if that works. Mendor. And it crashed. Wow. This week we're really not having much luck. Let's try MS-DOS mode. Oh wow, yeah, it's working. It's working. Finally. We've got audio and everything. Alright, Grand Slam. Please don't crash here. Ah, this Coverdisc. Yeah, that's it. Nothing's working. Nothing's responding. Send a quick control delete. It's not responding to that either. Hard reset. Well, we can try the applications and the user submitted music and all that sort of thing. And oh, there was a bunch of shareware software. The game's always a bit, touch and go. I guess one could hope that if I get the extended memory and the CD-ROM drive set up in DOS, and maybe if I try a different sound card, install a different sound card in the virtual machine, we might be able to cover more of the software. Might work. I'll have to remember to do that between streams. All right, we are in. These are not even in any particular order. PC team. Oh, we've got a few non-DOS demos, right? The Last Dynasty, published by Sierra, Space Station, 3D, Windows game. Is anything happening? I mean, our success rate is about what it was when I was launching Windows 95 cover discs back in the day as well, I think. It's just the nature of the software at the time that it took effort to get things running. Okay, promising. Let's get Winamp back actually. Good tunes we've took from some of these cover CDs. Before running it, it's recommended to restart Windows. I'm going to try without. I'm a rebel. Last Dynasty demo. Screen type incorrect. Okay. What is it this time? Is it that we have true color and it doesn't want that? How about high color? No. And also I can't click it now. And nothing's responding. I am punished for not restarting. Restarting takes a while. I don't even know if I need to worry about ScanDisk, you know. FAT32, oh, it's not, is it even that FAT32 at this point, or is it FAT16? These early drive formats were pretty easy to mess up. Even if we're not dealing with real hardware. Expanded memory. Well, yeah, like I said, I'll look at that in between episodes. Now, we had the installation right somewhere around Sierra. Yes, that was it. Screen type incorrect. What screen type could it possibly want? 256 colors? I guess we're still just before Windows 95, so it might be too new. Sorry, the games on the CD are from just before Windows 95. There we go. 256 colors. Oh wow. We get past the logo this time. Excellent. That's a good CG. Earth, 1995.
Expender radial velocity has reached a working level.
Unloading gas arrival.
Countdown started. 15 seconds to take off.
10, 9, 8,
Cooling
7,
system starts.
6, 5, 4,
Engine starts.
3, 2,
Booster
1.
ignition.
Liftoff. We have liftoff.
Well,
Compressors, circuit boards, coils. Can't find a chip in this mess.
this is not scaling correctly, right? It's just tiny resolution.
Send a space probe to contact aliens. Hey, here's my runaway microchip. Now we'll be able to reset the simulator. Hey, it looks like it's from the 08 PK series.
The simulator, Doc.
Come on, Judy, do your job.
Oh, that looks bad. Can I even click this? Rip. Rest in peace. Well, we got a bit of the intro. That was something. We might go back to the games later, but for now I want stuff that's gonna actually work. So I'm gonna have a look at the user submitted and what are these? These are a bit of a mix. It says games, but some of it is wow, Doom mods. Let's have a look at utilities and user submitted thingies. Programming. Click and play demo Pac-Man Lander. Animations. FLC animations. Okay, this is a proper demo scene demo. Only from DOS. Okay. So once again, this one's apparently got a oh, it says only from DOS. Does that mean, well, let's try it. It rebooted. Is that good? And ScanDisk is running. Oh wow, this is a cursed cover disk. So many things not working. I'm skipping ScanDisk. We've seen ScanDisk too many times this stream. I wonder. Yeah, animations. There must be, okay, so there must be software in here that will play the animations, right? Or on one of the previous, yeah, I remember there was something on the previous cover discs we looked at, but that wasn't running either. I've got some AVI animations. Let's have a look at these. And we're going to open them in what player do we have? So I tried installing VLC, but yeah. Although it was supposed to be a version that runs on Windows 98, it wasn't happy. Last time we used this version of Media Player and we managed to load some videos up. This is tiny. There we go. Let's have some music. We're doing our own demo scene here. We're going to have Control L, full screen, and then open up Winamp, hit up.
I don't understand. Reveal yourself to me.
Is it just me or is this... Oh, there we go. There's some weird stereo effect. These. There we go. We've got our own demo scene. By playing these animations. This one's really short. Can I... Let's see. Can I loop these? Shuffle on, off. Doesn't seem like it. I think it's struggling a bit with the music and the full screen. Let's go back to this track then. So this is just a cartoon animation, right? Okay. I'm guessing these are renders made with the software in the previous issue, the DOS terrain renderer. Very low resolution ones as well. Mars, mountain. They run noticeably faster when they're not full screen. Ah, interesting. There's a click and play game. Let's open that one up. Okay, it's some kind of maze. Is this supposed to be... It does not seem finished. It looks like it's meant to be Pac-Man. Maybe it's tied to a tutorial in the magazine or something. Video for Windows. I think we installed that already, right? And that's not for the FLI animations. And WinG. I think we installed that already as well. All right. What's in our auto exec bat? Edit. So that's just our sound blaster and our config sys, and we've got a config.dos. I wonder. Config.dos, config.sys are the same. I wonder which one gets launched for restarting in MS-DOS mode. It would make sense for config.dos to be... Okay. Let's try device equals Windows set for.exe. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's not break the virtual. Tempting as it is, I don't want to break the virtual machine further while in the middle of this. Animations.bat. Now that's interesting. Yay! Okay, that works. So there is something on here that can run the FLI animations. I wonder what kind of graphics format that even is, really. It can't be a particularly efficient one, I imagine. A bit of ray traced reflection, or just environment mapped reflection. A bird that I would not want to hazard a guess what it is exactly. Okay, is this... These are the ones we saw earlier. Okay. I guess that's it. But so we can launch some more batch files, right? Launch them from here. So for instance, what happens if I run domods? Okay, well it's just saying there's zipped files. What about this one? Okay, so we've got a bunch of other games. And then These are the demos that weren't running. It's telling us that the first issue contained an article about how to configure your machine for running these demos. So maybe I can refer to that next time. Let's see. Get the actual issue. Find the index. Something about the CD. So I'm looking at scans of the magazine in question, but I don't see a correspondingly named article here. Maybe next time I'll set it up so that we can actually flick through the magazine as well on stream. Okay, so what are we missing? Really, we want the CD-ROM driver loaded. DOS load CD-ROM driver. Hmm. 86 box, Windows, DOS CD-ROM. Yeah, this is another thing that's gonna require some off-stream research. There's no quick fixes. Well, let's try more games. Rise of the Triad. Yes, install it. And before we reboot, nope, that's the wrong one. Hexagon. Oh, interesting. Got some kind of sound. Is this going to be a puzzle game? Probably, right? Oh, maybe a shooter of some kind. Sound blaster? No? Well, at least we get PC speaker sound. A board game, perhaps? Oh, wow. Okay. Any idea what the rules are here? So if we move one one hex away, then we multiply. If we move next to another unit of ours, we take it over. Okay. Intriguing. So if I move here, I convert two of them. It's a bit like Othello in a weird way. I think I'm losing, but I can't quite tell why. What a good strategy is. I guess if you control a certain amount of the edges, they can't take that over as easily. Okay. Moderately interesting. I'm glad it runs at all. If we register, we'll get hexagon too. What's next? Zone 66, also not something I've heard of. Epic Mecha Games. Renaissance production. Alright. Working music? This art. This does not make me think Epic Mega Games. Although it is charming in its own way. What type of game is this? Oh, we get a spaceship. 2 centuries into the future, a very different world from that of today. Countries and borders have little meaning. The world is governed by what was once known as the United Nations. The World Council, as it is called today, oversees all matters of a global scale, including energy production, food supply and general security. Those which were once nations are now merely substates, capable of some degree of self-determination, but in any and all areas they encompass, the laws of the World Council are final and absolute word. Oh boy. Okay, that's a lot of reading. In the early years, shortly after the UN almost unanimously passed its last directive establishing the World Council, there was much strife among nationals of many regions. Protests, riots, and even acts of organised terrorism became common. The newly formed World Council quickly organised its paramilitary police force to combat the terrorism. The Global Security Agency was formed from the remnants of the armies of the world. Armed with all the weaponry of the 21st century world, the GSA set forth on its crusade to rid the earth of terrorism. This was not to be an easy task, as it turned out the terrorist groups were heavily armed. During the transition to this new world order, when great armies were disassembled and disarmed, chaos reigned supreme. Massive amounts of weapons became available on the black market. This disgruntled military commandos, corrupt weapons inspectors, and general lack of security did all this time make all this possible. Ah dear. Okay, terrorists, yep, World Council, yep, we are an ex-combat pilot, terrorist, fight, girlfriend, yep. Mysterious message, yep. Coordinates, wow, okay. Mysterious ship. This is too much lore for for a shooter of this era. Do we want this one or that one? Missile payload left. This is a lot of. Probably want a lot of missiles, right? Okay, so this is in 8 directions. Whoa! Easy there. Alright, I've not yet figured out how to actually shoot anything. Whoops. Help, yes. Find target X and Z and Alt for missiles. Okay, that's a start. It's really awkward to control by turning like this. And also I keep triggering my start menu. What about the other ship? Go back. Go back. Oh well. I don't know what that mode is. I didn't read it. No, no. They take a lot of hits as well. No, no. Credits. Thanks to Tim Sweeney and Mark Rain for the constant pestering to improve the game, but enough is enough. Well, that 3D demo bit is cool. I'm sure there's a better way to set up the controls that makes it more playable, but I don't know. I'm mostly intrigued by the look of those cutscenes. Someone had a free day at the office to write all the good stuff. Yeah, Oh, it reminds me of the the ending of Minecraft. If you've seen that one, it's just page after page of story stuff that seems completely unrelated to the game. It's weird. You've been trying to find an old Windows 95 game similar to this one called Dagger's Rage. I've not heard of that one. Dagger's Rage. Interesting. It looks a bit newer. It's on myabandonware.com. Apparently runs on Windows 3.1. If you want to have a look there. Don't know if that copy runs, but yeah, I've not heard of that one. All right. We were at how are we doing for time? Let's do one more game. Jeu d'os. Thanak. La malédiction de Thanak. It's not install, it's install. Okay, sure. Standard, yeah. Sound Blaster, RQ, what was it? It was 5, right? Save. Oh, this is interesting. Looks like it's going to be an adventure game. The sound is not happy. It feels like it's crashed. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Is this I feel like either I've seen this on someone else's stream or Oh yeah, let me know if you get it working and if it's any good. Okay, let's see this Fanak thing. So config. It wasn't that RQ7, right? Okay, well we won't get any sound. This is the intro. It's not not working really well. I'm mashing keys frantically. Oh, cheesy FMVs are always good. All right, new game. Yes, here we go. We did play this on stream before. And this it was not a quality game, I don't think. Okay, well, yeah. Let's quit that. That's one off the list rapidly, so let's try what was the last one that I thought. Oh, there's quite a few. Esprit Français. Oh no. Oh no. You're not getting me again. Whoever this is. Alain Texier and Patrick Dumas. Go away. Don't want your bad game. Give me something playable. Oh, well, we've got Rise of the Triad, right? Let's see if Rise of the Triad works after we installed it. See. ROTT. Options. Any sound here? Violence level, detail levels. Setup. There's a separate sound setup. Sound effects. Weirdly, I have to double tap keys. Sound man 16, Sound Blaster. This is confusing. 432, well, that's okay, Sound Blaster. Yep, that looks right. And it's crashed. Well, that's probably something that'd be more worth playing the full version of anyway. Once again, anything that works. Highway Hunter. Legal operation. Laser War. Is this an adventure game? Or... Oh, it's one of those mirror puzzle things. No. No. Red Tank. Bomb. Thing. Bounce lasers. Discard. Nope. What? Oh, give me something good that works. What did I click? No, no. The keyboard's doing something weird. Which has happened before. Full screen. Keyboard is okay. Jelly Bean Factory. You know what? That looks promising to me. Instructions. Clear the beans off the screen. It's probably just Mean Bean Machine, but... Well, there's no music or anything. I feel like I've had the measure of this game within seconds. What's Cyberdog? Come on, Cyberdog's got to be good. Cyberdogs. Freeware by Ronnie Whisker. Start mission. Extra life. Chainsaw. Minigun. Done. How do I shoot? Seems to be no sound. The graphics remind me a bit of something I can't quite place right now. Am I supposed to shoot with the mouse? No. I just seem to kill people by bumping into them. My lives aren't decreasing. Oh, my health does decrease when I bump into them. So how do I shoot? Not responding to anything. Oh, there we go. What's no? Oh, it's no. Well, it's like one thing left in the list. Let's check it out. Balloon. Brutal battle. Aldo. Okay. Solo software for the creative user presents Balloon Challenge. Yellow will play first. My poor brain can't handle this. I guess the balloons have to hit the score things. And also gain score by how far they go, maybe? What happens if you hit an airplane? Okay, you don't want to hit the airplane. And that was Balloon Challenge. Yep. What is Brutal Battle? Well, it crashes. We're in the wrong graphic mode. I need like a backup game that we can jump into that definitely works. Aldo. Aldo's Adventure. Wow, this looks... No copyright intended. Totally original game, Aldo's Adventure. You know what? The animation is pretty smooth. Oh, I died. There must be a jump button somewhere. All right. How many Aldo games were in the menu? There were like 3 or 4. I've played Donkey Kong before. I thought it had just paused the barrels. That's just rude. Just rude. Tubes. Sure. These run from DOS. Software creations again. Well, this is a cool screen at least. I'm not sure the sound is doing what it's supposed to. Gonna be another puzzle game. Oh no. Tubes. The sound is definitely not doing the right thing. My brain cannot handle this. Well, the music sounds fine on this screen. Maybe the sound effects are going wrong. Yeah, the sound effects are playing way slower than they're supposed to. There might be another Windows only demo somewhere. Voxel 3D demo. Well, that says only from DOS, but okay. It's a Lotus screen cam. Oh no, we had this before, didn't we? On one of the other discs. Yeah. Reunion. DOS 1. XCOM. Everyone knows XCOM. Well, there's a bunch of these. Stereogram animator. Another mastermind. What is Brutal Battle supposed to be? A clone of Street Fighter and other Mortal Kombats. Well, it'd be nice to see that one running. Zargon. Yeah, somehow. Let's see if Brutal Battle runs from DOS. Did we install that one? I think we did, right? So it was in C. Arrange by name. Brutal. Okay, last thing. I'm going to see if that runs in DOS mode. It's got DOS 4GW. I think that's a good sign that the memory stuff will be okay. But it just crashes. Oh, this was nothing but technical difficulties. But thank you so much for joining me on this one. I don't know. It's a tough thing, right? I could go through before the stream and make sure everything actually runs, but that would take a lot of time and also remove some of the surprise of what's on each disc. So I end up choosing to wing it. But I think there are a few things I can do to try to make it more likely that things just run out of the box. And as we get to further on into the Windows 95 era, things will also hopefully be more likely to just run. We're still on sort of late Windows 3.1 at the moment. Yeah. Coming up, we have another Futuristic Racing Friday, and I have to pick some games for that. There's quite a lot of choice. I might do a few more recent Steam games because I keep finding more of those. There are just an incredible number of futuristic racing games currently available on Steam, indie little ones and classics. So that would be a good thing to sort of intersperse with some of the older ones we've been playing. But that's all for today. It's time for me to go. And if you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow. And I have to manually switch screen. Oh, there we go. And we're raiding Coverdisc, whose birthday it is. There we go. Nope. Studio mode. Nope. Everything going wrong again. There we are. Off we go.